which is the free version of the game that they originally put out. Not many people have this anymore, or at least live in my area with that. So you can only do 2 different modes. I mean, there isn't really any new mods in the newer version, but we're going to do survival mode to show you what it was like. So basically, you spawn immediately with a stone pickaxe, and you have infinite materials. The only thing that you don't have infinite of is dirt, sandstone. You know, there's things that you just didn't have infinite of. But basically, you just got to do whatever you want. So something that was, first off, oh gosh, I need to not. It's hard to use the controls. First off, the legs on these sheep were really long, as you can see. It's like covered in wool. Oak looked a lot like spruce. Actually, this might actually be spruce. Wait, did spruce exist? Spruce does not exist. Okay, yep, that is. Get out there. You know, you get the wood and you didn't do anything with it. Since you couldn't pick up things. We still have the blue roses, which I actually love so much. Like, they're probably my favorite thing that got taken out. You know, there's some pretty cool things. This is a cool structure that would usually spawn. Either L's or like cross sort of shapes very frequently spawn. So when you see videos on it, it's much more frequent than you think. I saw them like all the time. Also, render distance, I might just not have set correctly, but you know, it wasn't amazing. I probably have just set it really low. I don't remember, but yeah, this is basically the whole game. There wasn't, if there are any mobs, I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played this. So, like, something I like to do with my friend would be, oh. If you're wondering, there's no caves in this version, so, yeah, I had to dig our own sort of cave-like things. You know, we'd put like a door there or something, and we'd get like some brick and some glass, you know, stuff like that, and we just start making a little house. And since there wasn't hidden things, you know, there wasn't a way to really make hidden doors and stuff. Oh, wait, you can mine with your hand? Okay, so that's a thing. Like I said, I do not remember everything from this version, because we quickly stopped using it. Yeah, that was definitely the other version. Because I couldn't craft. There was no crafting, and that was probably one of the things that I guess it doesn't work in this version. Well, Geronimo. Chaplaw. And when you died, you could respawn or go to main menu. But I like it says exclamation mark as an actual Minecraft PE. Now this is 0.7.5. I stopped. This is alpha. You can't explain that. I love that splash text. Okay, so anything that has a real name is brand new. So we're gonna go with this one because I think it's the special. Okay. So this is probably my best creative world because I built a lot of stuff on it. And you gotta remember, I was young when I built this. I was 6 or 8 years old, and I built this. And I don't want to break it, but I'm going to, just to show you guys. I know you guys probably want me to blow it up. I'm not going to. It's completely filled up with TNT. The whole thing is full of TNT. That is brand new, that block there. I put that there to have size comparison. And no, I did not put that, the top dynamite stuff. When I was younger, I didn't find that important, so I did put it on. I also didn't put this, shading of the dynamite. Yeah. I don't know. I just really enjoy looking at the way I used to build because I don't know. I just find it in a way better than mine, like my new way. Now I'm gonna place this here. I always had problems getting into this. Now this was, this is the best I could do because this is our block selection. Yes, we did have reactor cores, and I actually have one mission on this, and that is to eventually make is to make a reactor core in survival because I never did that. So that was sort of a cool pattern. I put a painting up there for funsies. And I got that. And this was actually a really cool painting beforehand. And that core there does kind of give away where the room is, but it looks... Oh. Oh, yeah, I did a door. We have signs, don't we? I just used a door, and I can't exactly redo that. And this was actually much cooler than you think. I showed it to all my friends, and they're really impressed that I found out that you could do that. It was much cooler back then. Now it's one of those things that just everybody knows, and I used it very frequently. And this is the cake checkerboard room, and the top design was cool. I have nothing really super intense, but I don't know. I just find this more entertaining to look at because it's like very random. It doesn't make much sense. Like this is like a cake hot tub. I remember making these slightly. I do not remember this. I remember the most because I'm pretty sure it's what I made last. I got my rose, got diamond and gold going around a bed. I'm pretty sure that was how much money I have. I don't know why I put on a background of dirt, but I don't know. I just felt like this was cool back then. This was. Nobody really ever got to see this besides my parents because I showed it to them. Or at least my mom. I showed it to her whenever I would make things like this. And this is my mom's iPad, so I didn't get to build all the time. Now I do get to build more often. I'm just sort of running out of ideas. And this, this is just, this. I mean, I don't really know what to say. It's just sort of that. Oh, there's an entrance. Okay, I was just like, there's no way in. That's about it. It's like this weird underwater base. Oh, and there's another way in. So yeah, that's that. Let's go over this way. I don't know what is down there. I liked making wells, if you can't tell. I loved making wells. Wells are fun to make for me. Now, if I ever do some of my console creations, I have a replica, or what I tried to make a replica, of my original thing. This was meant to be an eating stand. I don't know why you can't enter. I mean, I guess it's sort of... Let's not go down there. I'm pretty sure that was a trap. So yeah, just... I don't... And it's much bigger. And I don't think I ever finished it, but I did. Okay. But yeah, I liked just to build things like this. And I really like to use hard to get materials or things that you need silk touch for. Because, you couldn't do it in survival. But, there's a lot of things I built on this world. We're going to look at a few, probably one more thing. And we're going to look at... No, that's kind of boring. There's nothing really in it. I don't know. Cake on that was cool. Didn't matter if you had floor. You know, I've tried to recreate the style that I built in back then because I actually quite like it more than the building style I have now because this was, well, my building style. Now I am very much like other people. I try to build off of other people and make it like theirs, and I don't know, I try to be original as much as I can. Anyways, let's this is a bad world. No, I made, yeah, I went a little crazy with making wooden stuff in the past. Wait, oh gosh, I have a lot of iron though. Never mind, I did better than I thought. And yeah, this was a nice thing back then, you know, for me at least. This theoretically was not nice. This was still a noob house. This was still a bad house. You could easily have a creeper come up to here and blow you up. It was a very bad house. But I liked it because you could look out. There's sugarcane over there. Tons of mobs spawned here. There's a little bit of a forest back that way and that way, you know. And worlds, as you can already tell, weren't infinite. But as you can tell, I went a little crazy with making a bunch of worlds. Yes, this is technically my first treehouse ever. And yes, it is dirt because I didn't know how to make wood planks. I had no idea how to do anything. Yep, this is the whole house. Grand view, I know. Okay, so I've shuffled through some worlds, and I found this is the best survival, in my opinion, that I had. Now, I did have another survival that I got some iron in, and this doesn't actually have any iron, but, you know, I just kind of like this. Now, if you're wondering what this is even supposed to be, this is a mimic of the core reactor that I tried to make at the time. Didn't work. You know what I find kind of interesting? If you go into craft, we can actually, no, it doesn't show it. Okay. Never mind, I thought wrong. But if we click on here, it's, the reactor core apparently only takes that, but I thought it took gold originally. And yes, it takes exactly 2 of an iron pickaxes and 1 iron pickaxes of diamonds. And so basically, you'd get one of these, you get some cobblestone and some gold. So it does take gold in the end, but this is really interesting. Look, so if we, I don't know, that just looks very different. I mean, I know there's the big, large button that says leave bed, but oh, this is a stone cutter. If nobody knows, this is how you got things like sandstone, polished sandstone, all of this stuff. You got all of it from this. You couldn't make brick stairs that easily, which means this whole house, in fact, I needed a stone cutter for. Now, I think this is probably the nicest house I've built and on the old thing that I had built. Because, you know, I don't know, it's brick, it has a nice roof, it has wooden flooring. Now, I always actually thought that I had more to this world. I, legitimately always thought that I had more. Now, there's this cactus that I put in, and all this. Now, I'm not saying it's new when I put it in now. Hey, Speedy. Spiders are interesting. They didn't have that weird clanky noise when they walked, which I really like. That's a hole. There might be some more stuff over here. There was not much to this world, but it was my best survival world, so I thought I might show it off too. But, yeah, besides that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, 1 second. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, come on. Da-da-doom.